Alright, what's up, y'all? It is your boy, lowkeymatt, back at it yet again. What's up? And, oh my goodness, do I have quite the video for you guys today. Today's been quite an interesting day for a lot of people in the Smash community, I would assume. Just because of what happened today and the stuff that was revealed and all that kind of stuff. But I am going to need to touch on a subject that I have not talked about in a long time. I think this may be one of the last videos I make on it, depending on what happens. Kind of just go through what all this means, what this could mean, and what will happen in the future. So yeah, let's get into it. So today, as of me recording this video, was the Sakurai Presents Direct for Kazuya from Tekken being put into Smash Bros. Ultimate. He shows off his moveset and abilities and all, just shows gameplay of it, all that kind of stuff. You know the drill. I'm excited for Kazuya. He seems like a very interesting character, a very complex one, for sure. It's going to take a long time to master him, I think. But if you put in the time and the effort and kind of do that, he may be pretty good as a fighter. And who knows, maybe I may make him the new main if I have the time to do that. We'll have to see on that though. But also standard with these Sakurai Presents are the reveal of the new Mii costumes for the Mii fighters in the game. There's usually 4 in each round, and those are very nerve-wracking times for Smash fans because it's generally considered, even though I don't believe it necessarily, that a character being included as a Mii costume in the game generally deconfirms them as appearing as a main fighter. Like, for example, Travis Touchdown. A lot of people were wanting him in Smash. He turned out to be a Mii costume, and a lot of people have kind of given up on that dream because, in general, that just seems like how it's supposed to be. So people who really want a certain character to be in Smash always watch those things with high anxiety because if their favorite character pops on the screen, their heart will probably break into a million pieces. What happened today was especially brutal for a lot of people, I think, because there was some really wanted characters that kind of got cut. Dragonborn or Dovahkiin, however you want to say it. It's not as requested, but I know a lot of people still wanted him. Dante. Oh my god. There was many hearts broken because of that one instance today. And then also Shantae as well. And I know a lot of Tails fans, and when they saw Lloyd, they got really disappointed too. And with the approaching end of the Fighters Pass Volume 2, and with Sakurai having confirmed in this direct that the last character in this Fighters Pass is the last one, period. Oh my god. The nerves that people are feeling when they're watching those Mii fighters is insane. But if you know me and you've watched this channel before, you know that there is a certain character in particular that I am really wanting in the game. And that is Sora from Kingdom Hearts, #Sora for Smash. He is generally one of the most requested, if not lately, the most requested character to get in Smash. I know a lot of people like to make fun of it, and a lot of people say, oh, he can't get in the game. I made a whole video debunking that if you want to go watch that. In short, not true. He is top 3 easily in terms of most requested characters. And me watching this direct, I was so fucking nervous, man. I was so fucking nervous, like, please don't let him show up on the screen. And when it all went through, he didn't show up, and I was like, oh, thank God. That means the dream is still alive. The dream is still alive and kicking. There's still some hope left that this thing is actually going to happen. Sora for Smash may actually become true. So that's what I want to talk about in this video, talking about how the dream's still alive, but how alive is it? What are the chances that Sora really is going to get into Smash now? And just in general, what I'm feeling about it right now, as we are coming up towards the final stop on our journey. So if you had to ask me right now what my general feelings on it right now are, and what I think is going to happen is, I don't know, because I'm so conflicted right now on how to feel about this. You know, there's that one part that's always trying to be logical and trying to think things through and trying to kind of reason as to why it may not be likely that it's going to happen. And then there's that other part of me that's really hopeful and really excited and trying to find reasons as to why it can and will happen. And those part of me are just at war right now. It's so brutal, man. So let's kind of go over both sides and kind of think about why it could not be likely and why it might be likely. There is some stuff going against him right now. One, Sephiroth, because, you know, he is a Square Enix rep, and Sora is a Square Enix rep as well. And I know a lot of people say, like, oh, he's mainly a Disney rep. Well, he's both. How about that? He's both. He is a Square Enix rep. He's from a game developed by Square Enix and published by Disney. There you go. So he's still in the Square Enix realm, along with Sephiroth, so it might hinder his chances, because, you know, the last Fighters Pass, it had 1 representation per company or series. We already have 3 Square Enix reps already with Cloud, Sephiroth, and Dragon's Quest. You know, I was always thinking like, oh, you know, maybe he hasn't had a major game released in like 2 years, so it wouldn't be as hype, but game releases don't really seem to affect that, so I'm not going to count that. I've not seen anything definitive, not from some bullshit rumor online, that Sora's not going to get in. That's good, at least. But there is some stuff I would say that is going towards in favor of him being in Smash, or at least just opened up for him. If you want to look at it a different way, as in him being a Disney rep, hey, we definitely don't have that in Smash, so that's definitely something that's going on right there. Disney won't let him in Smash Bros. It's too violent. Okay. Do you not realize how dumb you sound? He is from a game where he beats the shit out of other things, creatures, human beings sometimes, with a sword-like weapon. The games are rated E10 for fantasy violence. That doesn't matter. Disney does not give a shit. They don't give a shit. They've never given a shit. Why would they? If they wanted him to be less violent, they wouldn't have made the games in the first place. The original design for the Keyblade was a chainsaw, for Christ's sake. I mean, they got rid of it, but still, that's the direction that they were kind of going in. And just, oh my god. I'm tired of this. Maybe if we get in and all this stuff dies down, then we'll never have to hear that bullshit again. But yeah, him being a Disney rep absolutely opens the door for that. Again, he is one of the most requested characters in Smash history. Easily top 3, if not top, as of recent. Today, he wasn't even mentioned in the slightest, and he was trending on Twitter because he wasn't a Mii fighter, and people are still holding on to hope to that. So there you go. That's how that happened. I know they decided the characters a long time ago, but it's been a thing for God knows how long at this point. It has to at very least be in major consideration. And, you know, we have a Kingdom Hearts game on Switch now, so we have a Kingdom Hearts game on there to associate with Nintendo. The handheld games, they've been on Nintendo consoles plenty of times before. And, you know, in general, I am a believer that there is no rules or restrictions as to what can and cannot get into Smash Bros. So all these arbitrary rules that were brought up. Like, you know, with Banjo was being speculated for the longest time, and people were saying, oh, but, you know, he's owned by Microsoft now and not with Nintendo. That obviously can't happen, and then it happened. Cloud, there's a whole thing about, you know, with Final Fantasy VII, if you don't know the history behind it, it was kind of contentious with Nintendo because it was using cartridges and PlayStation used CDs. So they went with PlayStation, and that was kind of a sting towards Nintendo. So people were like, oh, they're still kind of bitter about that. They won't let that happen. And then look what fucking happened. So I don't like to think about it that way. Again, I have no definitive feeling either way, because I don't want to set myself up for disappointment saying a definite yes or anything like that. So I really don't know how to feel. But the dream is still alive and strong, stronger than ever. I am going to keep dreaming it until the very end. I'm going to keep hoping. And you know what? Even if he doesn't get in as a main fighter, if he gets in as a Mii costume at this very last one, since it's going to be the last character, I will be satisfied. I'll be satisfied with that, because at least he would have gotten in some capacity. If he doesn't get in at all, he's not even a Mii costume, I would be very, very sad. If it doesn't end up being Sora as the last fighter, I would pray to God that he does get in as a Mii costume, because then at the very least, we would have gotten him in Smash in some way, shape, or form. This is kind of just such a weird moment in time, because this could be the last Smash character we ever get, period, for the rest of the time. Because as he was talking about in the Direct, he's been working on this kind of project. You know, it's kind of, all this stuff is kind of stemmed from Smash on the Wii U and 3DS. All this kind of stemmed from that, and he's been working on that for almost 10 years now. It's his life's work. And he's getting to the point where maybe it's time for him to retire. I would not blame him at all if that's the case. And they may decide to not continue Smash after that, because it's his baby, and, you know, they've kind of perfected Smash with this game right here. They don't need to go any further with it. So this could be the last character we ever get. And this will be the end of Smash speculation as we know it. It's gonna fucking just die. This is gonna be the end, at least for a very long time. And that's just kind of heart-wrenching for me. I've been growing up with this thing. Smash for Wii U and 3DS got announced the day I started my YouTube channel, and just to see this kind of train stop, wild, man. You know, I've been on that Sora for Smash train ever since the hashtag was really invented, and I've been riding it ever since. And I'm gonna ride it till its very fucking end. I'm gonna keep the dream alive. But I would not be surprised if he does not get in at all. Then the dream will die. So I wouldn't give up hope just yet, but keep your expectations in check. If it doesn't happen, then it's been a very fucking great ride. I'll just say that. So tell me down in the comments below what you think about all this. What are your opinions on Sora being in Smash? Do you really want him? Do you think he's going to be the next one? Are you still going to keep the dream alive? Are you keeping the dream alive until the very end? If it's not Sora, what do you think the next fighter is going to be? What are your most wanted characters? And what do you think is going to happen after this last character? Do you think they're just going to end it and no more Smash games? And what do you think the future of Smash is going to be after this last character? Tell me down in the comments below your opinion. Also, make sure to subscribe, like this video, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server, turn on notifications. Really awesome if you did. This has been Matt, and I will see you guys in the next video, whatever that's going to be. So yeah,